Hi everyone, this is Pretty Grumpy Bear. Today we're going to discuss the real killer in Five Nights at Freddy's. There are many theories out there, a few popular suspects including the day shift guard, the phone guy, Jeremy Fitzgerald, Fritz Smith, Mike Smith, and the animatronics. What's in common between these characters? First of all, they are literally every character in the game, so we have suspected everybody. Even the day shift guard who was just mentioned by the phone guy. But it's probably right, because the killer's got to be one of all characters, right? Except, we all overlooked a pretty important character. We've never met him. The phone guy never mentioned him. We don't even know if he's a he or a she. But he's there. He's been there for a very long time. His existence was made clear in multiple occasions, but we never pay attention. Who is this mysterious person? Let's be honest, you know who he is. You read my title. The CEO of Fazbear Entertainment. Let's take a look at the only two occasions that a CEO was mentioned. We first know the existence of such person is in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. One of the Easter egg posters said after the murder, the CEO had a hard time finding a new buyer. The second time a CEO's been mentioned was on the newspaper reporting the closing of the diner in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Based on what the phone guy said, we know there are at least two CEOs out there. The first one is the owner of Fazbear Family's Diner, the place where the murder happened, and the second CEO is the owner of Fazbear Entertainment, who bought the diner from the first CEO. I'm going to further suggest that the second CEO is also the owner of the diner in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 because the same company, Fazbear Entertainment, issued the checks to the night gods. The second CEO is the one I suspect to be the killer. Throughout both games, he only made one appearance on a newspaper clipping. But actually, we know so much more about him. A. He bought a diner that had the worst reputation in the world, and he invested big money to reopen it. B. He denied all wrongdoings of the company even though at that point, probably everybody on Earth knows something is wrong with the diner. C. He didn't give up the diner even when it had to close down in just a few short weeks. He kept the broken animatronics, repaired them, and reopened again in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in a much smaller scale. D. He didn't care about the death of his employees. Of the guards that killed by the animatronics, he tried to hide it and avoid the responsibilities. These facts told us three things. 1. He's a total jerk. 2. He's the only one we know had contact with the old owner of Fazbear's Diner. 3. He went to great lengths to maintain the diner. The diner in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is obviously way smaller than the diner in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It's very likely that it earned a lot less too. There were only one dining area as opposed to 4 party rooms. There were no merchandise for sale. They tried to save power to a point it was just barely enough. And what did he do to maintain this crappy place? He sacrificed lives. He must have known that the animatronics are killing the guards. But he'd rather have employees bleach the place and file a missing person report than letting the diner go. Not only did this show that he's mental, but this makes us wonder, why does he feel so attached to this diner? What could this diner provide him? If he's the killer, then we could make sense of his actions. This diner is the place that kids love. This gives him the greatest opportunity, as a predator, to be close to kids. He's a psychopath, so the god's death doesn't even bother him. He had the most knowledge regarding the history of the diner since the beginning. He could have been the one who killed the kids in the old diner. Even though the cops got him, they couldn't charge him because there were no dead bodies. So he walked free, came back to buy the place, and lure more kids to his trap. This is my theory. What do you guys think about it? Is he more likely to be the killer than anyone we know? Tell me in the comments below or tweet me. My Twitter handle is @PGBGame. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any Five Nights at Freddy's theory videos, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!